going on, guys? Just had my buddy Josh come through, dropped off a 4L60E with a HD2 shift kit, a power 3000 converter stall, and flywheel and all that shit. Here's the 4L60E that I just picked up. It has an upgraded sun shell, upgraded input and output shaft. So, you know, it'll be pretty good. Pretty decent little thingy over here. I'm going to shift hard, which is what we want. I'm going to try to get it sequential, or a bump shifter, whatever you call it, ratchet shifter. Try to hook that up. And Josh, he's good at wiring and stuff, so he's going to go ahead and we're going to wire it up so the solenoid's like on a relay and it's bypassed, so it's always like in overdrive, and we consistently can shift it with the bump shifter and all that. Also, another thing, going through the block, it seems fine. A little bit of surface rust here and there. Just going to go ahead, disassemble it once I get the transmission bolts to put it on a stand. Get a pressure washer, pressure wash out all the water jackets to make sure there's nothing clogging anything so I don't get no overheating when I first put it in. Gonna get new piston rings, and gap those for the turbo. Clean it up with some easy off oven cleaner. Get that all assembled. I'll clean up the heads too, see if those are good and everything. Then get the new valve springs and valves and retainers and all that, and the new studs, and that's pretty much gonna be it. And then they gave me a truck intake with a throttle body. The only thing is I need the EGR port to block this off right here. Also, with the bedliner, I tried to film a lot of it, but my phone, because I film over my iPhone, it kept overheating because it was really hot out. So I barely got any footage of that, but I can show you what it looks like. It is a pretty good job, honestly. I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty happy with it. That's how the bedliner came out. Before I do that, I also did paint the doors with just some spray paint. It looks a little bad because I used the wrinkle paint that people use on like valve covers and stuff. Same thing with the jams because they were white. Some of it did get scraped up. Pretty much all the bedliner there. Now, if y'all seen that, what it was before, just white, dirty, and all that kind of stuff. Now it's just cured up and dried, a little bit rougher. So, rip out all the wiring, and the cluster, all that kind of stuff. I am gonna go ahead and, like I was saying, hardwire the tail lights, turn signals, and all that. And do the same thing with the headlights and the front turn signals. I'm gonna try to get like a Miata dash or you know, an S13 dash possibly, and get a switch panel made up for that. That's pretty much it. Gotta find a Miata NRG because apparently the Miata ones fit on there. If I can find like an RX-7 one, that's cool. But you know, it's more common for a Miata one near me. I am also planning on eventually, after everything is like, you know, motor is done and everything, I will be getting the interior pieces like the door panels I was talking about. Might get carpet, I'm not sure. It's pretty cheap enough. Trying to find a seat. I want to go with the Miata seats, the black ones, because they're nice and low, comfy, and they pretty much bolt up into here because it's Mazda. And another thing that I decided to go ahead and do, instead of cutting it all the way over here and all this up and loosen all this, I'm just going to go ahead and cut where the radiator support is, since that's my only problem. This is all rusted and messed up, and this is a little dingy, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut it there. Use this bottom piece, leave possibly this, might cut a little bit of this out. I get a flat, like squared tubing, and going to go ahead and bend that up to where it pretty much matches this, where it's straight up in the front. Does a little crook so I can still at least mount these lights up. I'm not going to mount the motors, I'm going to have them in a fixed position so it won't be bad at all. Still got to get the front bumper. I'm going to probably do that last because I want to try to get the, it's like the BN Sport copy front bumper, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. You got to sand this down and spray this. I don't know what color I'm going to go with. I might go with the black since it's going to be, you know, black and purple. I was thinking about redoing white, but I don't want it to get dirty like how this is right now. So still deciding what I'm going to do with that. So we'll see eventually when it comes up to it. Alrighty, well, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like if you want to keep following it. just trying to budget build this stuff. I'm new to V8s completely. I'm used to, like, you know, a little bit of Honda stuff here and there. Sold and traded all my Honda stuff, which sucks because I was a budget challenge with auto sauce and all them and static. But maybe next year I could do that or something. We'll see. But thank you guys for watching.